We're in the golden age of TVs and nobody's talking about it. Seriously, 5 years ago, if you wanted mini LED contrast, high refresh gaming, and a smart platform that didn't run like garbage, you were dropping $3,000 minimum. Today, TCL just did the impossible. Flagship level picture quality, legit gaming specs, and prices that won't make your wallet cry. The sweet spot has completely shifted and the entire game just changed. Here's the deal. I'm breaking down 6 TCL TVs absolutely crushing it right now, and I'm telling you exactly who each one is for. No fluff, no spec overload, just straight answers. All links are in the description below. Let's dive in. Kicking things off with the QM6K, available from 55 to 98 inches. This is your ticket into mini LED without the heart attack price tag. Hundreds of independently controlled dimming zones mean blacks look properly black and bright stuff pops without washing everything out. It hits 4K at 144 Hz with VRR and ALLM. Game accelerator mode cranks 1080p and 1440p to insane frame rates. Perfect if you split between console and PC. Oh, and it has Onkyo-tuned speakers with a built-in subwoofer. Not garbage TV speakers, actual bass that hits. Google TV keeps things snappy. Sports and SDR look clean and punchy, motion stays smooth, and skin tones look natural without that weird plasticky look cheaper TVs get. HDR won't melt your face like the premium models, and that glossy screen mirrors lamps like a bathroom mirror. But picture this. Friday night, crew over for co-op, Xbox locked at 120 Hz. Camera pans are butter, explosions thump without a soundbar. Perfect for console and PC gamers wanting performance without the tax. Night watchers in dim rooms. Anyone splitting time between gaming and streaming who needs speed but not a second mortgage. Sizes work for rooms from cozy to massive. Next up, the QM7K spanning 55 to 115 inches. This is TCL flexing hard. Way more dimming zones, significantly brighter panel, and killer off-angle color thanks to their wide-angle VA panel. Your entire couch gets the good view, not just center seat. Anti-reflective coating that actually works against windows and lamps. You've also got AMD FreeSync Premium Pro for gamers wanting extra smoothness. Audio tuned by Bang & Olufsen, so dialogue cuts through and effects land with weight. It runs a bit vivid out of the box, but one picture mode switch or light calibration fixes it instantly. Real scenario, bright family living room, Saturday afternoon, kids watching Pixar with curtains open, picture still looks vibrant and saturated. Switch to Sunday football and the field stays convincing green while motion stays crisp. Blooming is way better controlled than the budget model, and things like reflections on water or neon signs feel genuinely lifelike. This is for families with bright rooms where the TV runs all day, movie fans wanting HDR depth and pop, wide seating setups needing consistent quality from every angle, natural light in your space and multiple viewers. This handles it beautifully. That 115-inch beast is legitimately wild for dedicated theaters. Time for the heavyweight. QM8K, available in 65 to 98 inches. This is where TCL goes head-to-head with the big boys and wins. Handles extremes effortlessly, deep inky blacks with pinpoint highlights that don't bleed, and daylight scenes that punch through even sun-drenched rooms. Ultra-dense mini LED grid and absurd brightness levels make HDR breathe exactly how directors intended. Streetlights glow, sparks fly, chrome reflects. HDR done right with crazy separation. You get 4K at 144 Hz with VRR, near bezel-less design that vanishes when content plays, and speakers that stage sound with real presence. It crushes blacks without losing shadow detail and fights subtitle halos better than anything cheaper. Motion processing at high frame rates is confident and controlled. The engineering is legitimately impressive. You want this if you're building a dedicated home theater and want maximum firepower. Movie enthusiasts who appreciate every detail and want HDR that actually delivers. Primary entertainment spaces where the TV is the star. You've got a controlled environment, you care about peak picture quality, and yeah, you want jaws dropping. Fair warning, it's big, it's heavy, and if you crank full screen white at midnight, your neighbors might text about your indoor lighthouse. Want the best TCL makes? Here it is. Dropping down to budget-friendly territory. Q6, available in 65 to 75 inches. Big 4K screen that looks legitimately good without wrecking your wallet. It's a 60 Hz panel with respectable contrast for a non-dimming VA screen. Game Accelerator 120 gives you VRR with 1080p or 1440p at 120 Hz, so casual and mid-core gaming stays responsive. Google TV organizes everything cleanly. Dolby Vision and HDR10+ means streaming services send their best. And in dim or moderate rooms, SDR looks pleasingly accurate. Motion blur shows up more at 60 Hz during fast stuff, but for movies and regular TV, it's a non-issue. Picture it: studio apartment or bedroom, lights low, Q6 on a simple stand, new series queued up, Switch or Xbox ready for some after-work gaming. This is exactly where the Q6 makes sense. Budget buyers watching mainly in dim or dark rooms lock this in. Casual gamers not chasing cutting edge but wanting decent performance. Anyone wanting large 4K for streaming without overthinking or overspending. Watch mostly at night, don't game competitively, want simple good picture? This delivers clean. Heads up though, bright rooms with windows need curtains or smart placement. The S5 from 43 to 75 inches keeps things straightforward and affordable for secondary spaces. This 4K 60 Hz set delivers perfectly pleasant picture quality with SDR content, and the price-to-size ratio is genuinely lovely. If you're invested in Fire TV and Alexa, this becomes even better. Control playback, switch inputs, run smart home routines entirely with your voice through that familiar interface. Supports Dolby Vision and Atmos pass-through, includes Game Accelerator 120 with basic VRR for casual smoothness. Imagine this. Alexa, start movie night. Lights dim automatically, watch list appears, you're rolling without hunting remotes. Perfect for bedrooms, guest rooms, or dens where convenience and value matter most. Anyone valuing simplicity over spec sheets finds a solid fit here. From compact 43 inches up to 75 inches for bigger secondary rooms, it covers a wide range. Finally, the S3 at 40 inches. Doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. It's 1080p 60 Hz, and that honest resolution looks perfectly crisp at bedroom or desk distances where you sit closer. Roku TV makes navigation lightning fast and dead simple. App support is massive, setup is painless. Lightweight chassis means easy wall mounting. Input lag in game mode stays low enough for PS5, Switch, or retro consoles without mushiness. Real scenario, dorm room pulling double duty as Netflix screen at night and lecture monitor by day. Or kitchen wall streaming cooking shows while timers run everything. College students in dorms or small apartments grab this without hesitation. Kitchens and home offices needing functional screens that don't dominate. Guest bedrooms wanting simple reliability. As a small TV that just works, it's spot on. Decision time. Maximum HDR impact with tightest blooming and best overall picture. QM8K starts at 65 inches. Near flagship performance for less with great angles for everyone. QM7K, especially that insane 115-inch. Gaming performance at reasonable price with real mini LED. QM6K delivers up to 98 inches. Large 4K on tight budget for dim rooms. Q6 handles it in 65 or 75. Need something simple for secondary spaces with voice control options? S5 from 43 to 75 fits perfect. Small space needing portable and simple? S3 is exactly right at 40. Watch mainly at night or controlled light. Q6 or QM6K. Bright room with wide seating? QM7K handles it beautifully. Maximum HDR. Wow. QM8K is the move. Compact and simple? S3 nails it. All links are in the description below for current pricing and sizes. If this breakdown helped you narrow things down, hit subscribe for more straight talk reviews. We've got deep dives and setup tips coming that'll make your new TV look its absolute best. Now, go grab that upgrade.